a lot of really good first dates. We saw Harry Potter and we went to the Hot Air Balloon Festival in St. Louis. One of our early dates, I found out he was into musical theater, which I am obsessed with, so he surprised me with tickets to Thoroughly Modern Millie, and then he found out that I was a Trekkie, which excited him.
First and foremost, on behalf of the Ralph contingent and all those friends back home that couldn't make it here, we weren't sure this day was going to come. It's been a point of concern for a long time, much to Ralph's chagrin. You know, Ralph, what are you doing? You got a girlfriend?
This is the story. This is the start of our love. We show it.
For those of you that don't really know Ralph, he's a little bit like Mr. Spock. Emotions are not his thing. He much would rather deal with knowledge and logic. He's in touch with his human side a little more than Spock, but you have to drag it out of him.
To the mountainside, tell promises tonight. Surrounded by a glowing light, like the first time you were in my sight. This is the final act. This is where we, in fact, write our history. Missing blanks of you and me, and all of the pieces that I never knew I didn't have, I found them all in you.
We weren't boy crazy. In fact, we went to Frontier City one time and a boy asked for my number, and I gave it to him, but I changed one digit, and she found that very clever and worthy of being my friend. I found my Prince Charming early in life, and Emily slowly warmed to him once they started talking about Star Trek and sushi and board games.
Out in the backyard, costumes we wear with poets.
You look great.
When I think of Emily as my big sister, I think back on our youth together, and honestly, we've always been really best friends. There's never been a time when we had a big fight or anything. I think our only fights were over who got the awesome peach dress during our rendition of Seven Brides for Seven Brothers.
With no longer cause to fear, 'cause in my strangeness I am matched, and this is the final act. This is where we in fact write our history. Missing blanks of you and me, and all of the pieces that I never knew I didn't have, I found them all in you.
Emily, as I reflect on the past 2.5 years, I remember many of the great times we've experienced together. I also recall sitting and saying a prayer a few months before we met. I prayed if there was a woman out there who had all the qualities I was looking for, and even a few attributes I didn't know I was looking for, that God might see to it that we could meet one another. I also recall when you have helped me get through difficult circumstances, when my mother passed away after a fight with cancer in 2013.
You are my star, my rock when things get hard.
My mom passed away when I was 21, and Ralph's mom passed away just last year. So today at the ceremony there will be a flower in the seat for my mother and one for his mother, just to kind of remind us that they're there in spirit.
You are my story. This is the story.
Emily, with this ring,
Emily, with this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
Ralph, with this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
And with all my worldly goods,
And with all my worldly goods,
I thee endow.
I thee endow.
In the name of the Father,
In the name of the Father,
and of the Son,
and of the Son,
and of the Holy Spirit.
and of the Holy Spirit.
The gates are open, I'm done. And even if I run, I'll run.
May I be the
back
first to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Ralph Mayfield.
This is the final act. More to give. Where we in fact write our history. Filled with missing blanks of you and me, and all of the pieces that I never knew I didn't have, I found them all in you. This is the final act.
words you won't get tired of saying to each other or hearing from each other. So Emily, congratulations, and Ralph, live long and prosper.
This is the story. This is the start.